Hi, good morning. And once again, I'm on my worldly travels. So, have you ever gone hiking up in the mountains and on your path is an alpaca? Maybe, maybe not. Have you ever gone to a rainforest in the same country? So this country has not only a rainforest, tropical area, it also has beaches, it also has a large city, and it has mountains. If you can guess where I'm at today, you might guess, oh, Mrs. Sternad's in the country of Peru, okay? Peru is in South America. It is on the western side of South America, and it is a very, very long and pretty much thin country. Most of the country is up in the Andes Mountains. So they're very limited as to where their cities are located at in that country. Most of their cities are located along the ocean. So they have some beautiful beaches, but they also have part of the Amazon rainforest, and they also are up in the Andes Mountains. The official name of Peru is the Republic of Peru, and it contains the second largest segment of the Amazon rainforest after Brazil. So Brazil has the majority of the rainforest, Peru has the second part of that. The Peruvian Amazon covers 60% of the country of Peru. This large, diverse area of Peru is home to the most bird species in the world and the third largest number of mammals and a very high number of species of butterflies and the flower called the orchid. So most of the world's orchids come from this area. Peru shares borders with Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Chile, and Bolivia. Modern-day Peru is home to many ancient civilizations. In fact, if you go to their capital city, Lima, Peru, there are ancient ruins right in the middle of the city that are protected. The largest and wealthiest of these ancient civilizations was known as the Incas, and they ruled over 100 years ago until the Spanish arrived. The Spanish arrived in the 16th century and basically infected the people with smallpox. And most of the Incas died, not from battle, but from smallpox. The Inca Empire was centered around highlands, high up in the Andes mountain ranges, and the most well-known city up there is called Cusco, and the top of the citadel, the very top of that mountain peak, is called Machu Picchu, and it is one of the most popular tourist attractions in that country. Many of the people that live up in that area have actually expanded lung capacities because they are so high up in altitude for most of their lives that they're able to breathe that thin air. Spanish is the main language for Peruvians. Some may speak the ancient Inca language called Quechua, and it is the third official language in that country is Aymara. The currency of Peru is called the Nuevo Sol. Peru celebrates its independence from the Spanish Empire on the 28th and 29th of July. It is known as Fiestas Patrias, which means patriotic holidays or national holidays in Spanish. The potato is native to the southern area of what is now modern-day Peru. So this is kind of where potatoes come from, is from this area. And they have a very, I guess from the different cooking shows I've watched, their potato is very, it's a lot heavier and dense and more starchy than our potatoes are here in the United States. Peru pretty much remains a poor country, but it is one of the richest countries in terms of natural resources. It is one of the top producers of gold, silver, copper, lead, iron, and zinc, and it also has reserves of oil and natural gas. So why is it still a very poor country? Because those natural resources are very difficult to get at. And the country itself, the government, has to be able to take those natural resources and use them appropriately and make sure that the wealth gets spread to all the people of Peru. And this has not happened, which is why Peru is still a very poor country. Guinea pig is a traditional, okay, all you guinea pig lovers. It's called cuy, and it's a guinea pig is a traditional meat used in Peruvian meals. It's estimated that 65 million guinea pigs are consumed in that country each year. Boy, doesn't that sound yummy. Not so much. Anyway, a couple of things to follow up with Peru. Once again, if you visit there, the capital city is Lima. It is a pretty big city. It does have beaches. So it is the southern part of the Atlantic Ocean. So it is close to the equator. So it pretty much, if you're at the beach, it's going to be pretty warm. The water should be warmer as well because it's next to the equator. But if you go up into the mountains, of course, you have to be dressed appropriately because you are going to be up in high altitude, which hence I've got the hat on. You can do Amazon tours, so you can visit the rainforest and see the sloths, see everything that the rainforest has to offer. And remember, 60% of the country is in the Amazon rainforest. So it's a very diverse country in the fact that it's got high mountain peaks, it's got lush tropical rainforest, and it's got beaches and waterfront as well. So the next time you're in South America and you want to visit Machu Picchu, see a llama or an alpaca walking down the street, go to Peru. I'm Mrs. Sternad. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, keep watching that daily agenda video so that you can know what you're doing for the day and when you're doing it and where you're doing it. And I will see you here tomorrow. Good. My Zoom link for the morning session, and then here are the links for Mr. Donnelly and Mrs. Lyle. You're going to do the warm-up first. Then, Michael, you are going to deliver your speech right after morning advisory. If you are not at morning advisory, I'm going to send an email home tonight telling your parents you have the 9 o'clock Zoom meeting with me. Brian, you're at 9:15. So if you are at the morning advisory and Michael is not, I'll just flip you guys. The rest of you, Angel, Andrew, Brian, Michael, Frankie, I think I got all you guys. Chapter 11, lesson 4. Okay, vocab and notes. This is due at the end of today, okay? So that is by 4, okay? By 4 p.m. is due, okay? All right, it is literally copying and pasting. That's it, okay? Frankie, once you are done with your vocab words, you are going on to the lesson 4 guided reading. That again is copying and pasting. Everyone is doing 15 minutes of Quizlet every day now. Enzo, Josh, Dom, and Neil, you guys are all at various stages of this, okay? Dom, I think you're in Gladiator Story. Josh, you're doing Roman Roads. Neil, I think you're at Gladiator Story. And then Enzo, I think you're Food and Dining. But again, whatever one you have not turned in yet, that's what you're working on. Gentlemen, in this category, Enzo, Josh, Dom, Neil, especially Neil, take your time doing this. Pay attention. Make sure you are not being distracted during this. Some of you guys are getting some really easy questions wrong, okay? If you need to redo it, just let me know. I'll let you redo it, but I don't know if you submit it if you want to redo it or not. So just let me know. And that's it.